Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Carl's Garden Veg. So the plan of attack today is to do what needs to be done in this polytunnel. This is the newer construction of polytunnel. Got a few issues with it already. For the wind we've had some damage and bits and pieces, so we're going to rectify those things. But first of all, I'm going to show you what I need to do is clean out some of these beds. I've got old plants in here, brassica plants and things that need to be cleaned out. And then I'm gonna hopefully refill them all with nice new clean compost from inside the polytunnel, the stuff I've made myself. So let's crack on with this job. So this is what I'm up against, guys. So all these beds got old brassicas in, and what my plan is to, some of these haven't got no compost in them at all, so I'm going to take all the leaves and dead matter, lay it in the bottom, and then put my compost on top of that, and that'll break down in time, and then just renew and refresh some of these beds here. So let's crack on, cars. Go faster batteries time. So basically just filling up the beds now. Using some of these beds are shrunk, so my plan is to empty out the ones that shrunk, top up the other beds with them, but the compost in here is very dry, so I'm gonna have to incorporate a lot of water in here. I got the barrel here to fill up with water so I can give them a good soaking, and then maybe put some well rotted organic matter then on as a top dressing to hopefully feed the plants to bring it up to the level of there, you know. So they're all looking pretty good now. So I'm just emptying that one. This is where all the weeds and bits of rubbish has come. I'll put that in there. What I'll do, I'll chop that up a bit more and then fill it with compost on top, and then fill that one as well, and obviously empty that out, the stuff that I got stored there, and then the whole area is ready for planting then. So yeah, looks alright, I'm happy with it. So that's the thing. Right, I think I've got to go now and have a look in the other polytunnel. So I've got one of other things, a couple of things I've got to do. I've got some holes in this tunnel as well. I'll just show you briefly what I need to. There's 2 holes there, and that's from fires that was on a couple of doors up, plot further up, or either that, or actually it could even be fireworks, because there was a lot of big firework display just outside our allotments this year, and I found some sticks inside here, firework sticks and stuff, so I'm just wondering if it could be that, you know, gun ducks. Right, so I'll bring you back in a second, guys. Some of you have been asking for an update on the pond. Pond is looking alright. I've got a couple of baskets that's fallen over, which I need to attend to. But the fish are still alive. I'll just see if I can get them to come to the surface now for you, right? 2 seconds. shy today for some reason. But I just, when I moved that container, I just seen the golden and white and gold fish there. But they are in there. This type of weather, they go down a little bit deeper, I think. But as soon as I start keeping quiet by now, you'll probably start seeing them move again. They're all sort of like scarper for hiding when I go towards them. They're not used to me still, I don't think. But, come on, fishies. Should this show YouTube that you're still alive? So I've basically raked this bed, and I don't want to dig it. I don't want to keep disturbing the soil on this. So I basically want to put some black weed membrane over the top of here, and then I'm going to plant inside the weed membrane. It's good soil in here, so that's the plan. So cover it up, and then at some point in the future when I'm ready to plant it, I can burn holes in it with my Bunsen burner thing that I got. And that can basically then be, I can plant directly like my onions or garlic in holes in the actual weed membrane. So let's crack on with that. Well, I know it didn't take long, a couple of minutes, but well, about 10 minutes. Slow today, even though I got my Go Faster batteries. So what I've got in the corner by here, just got some stuff I need to put in the compost. I got chives and that growing in that area there. And obviously now that will be perfect. Now I've got a couple more pins to put in. So they're in now, and basically that's going to stop any weed growth. And whether I decide to take it up and then just put some little bit of compost down, because the soil is really good, and grow without the weed membrane down, I'll decide that as and when. But at least now there's not going to be no weed growth in there. And it just means that this area where I got the old compost bin, and there's loads of good compost in that bin there, and the plastic containers and buckets, all that's going to be removed because there's beds there that I want to grow in as well. So, but yeah, it's coming together now. I'll just to give you a quick look around where we go down here. So there's this mess, look. This has got to be removed. I did plan to do it about a month ago, but you know it's like, things happen. So yeah, so this bed's done. These are pretty much done. These are finished now. I've had what I can off them, to be honest, and they're all bursting open now. And there's some on it that are really small and they're just not worth taking, so they'll be composted. This is pretty much ready to just be raked, and a fresh layer of compost on top of them. This bed has got to be done. Still haven't got around to doing that one yet, but that's not much in there. All the stinging nettles are out pretty much. And you've seen obviously all these beds, and I've wood chipped most of this path. I haven't done that section there because that's got to be moved into the compost bin at some point. It's breaking down really well by that, to be honest. And then obviously I can finish putting the wood chip down the paths here and around this section here as well, which is going to tidy it up. I'm going to harvest some leeks. Now I got onions there to harvest. I'm going to take some of these leeks up as well. They're all good to go. So yeah, so there's a sneaky peek in the tunnel from this angle. There we are. That's all looking pretty good there too. So all this has been wood chipped here. See, this is all looking ready to go now. Right, I think I'm going to do some harvesting now, guys. I'm going to leave you crack on to do what you need to do. And I'll catch you in the next one. I'll just spin you around to say thank you. 2 seconds. that's it for another quick video, guys. I know it's not anything magical happening at the moment, so to speak, regarding the allotment, but these jobs have to be done in order for you to get ahead, if you can, for the coming growing season. But it's an exciting time coming around the end of January, beginning of February. Some YouTubers I've noticed are starting off their onion seeds and aubergines and things like that. And if you've got lights to keep them going, that's fantastic. You know, I got some lights, but I won't be using them this year. I'm just resorting to old measures like I've done in the last couple of years. So I can basically then just grow it when the season permits it, if you know what I mean. So I'm not starting nothing off up the house except for my my seeds, which are my parsnip seeds. I always start them off indoors just to get that little tail on them in a bit of wet kitchen roll, and then I'll transplant them down here then into the seed trays, and then the seed trays will go into the polytunnel and they'll grow down deep into the beds like I did last year. Fantastic parsnips last year, really good. So again, thank you for watching, and please don't forget to hit that subscribe. It does the channel really good. Hit the notification bell as well, and no doubt I'll catch you in the next one. I've got loads of good things planned for this year, in the growing section, but also a couple of projects that they want to invite you in on. And yeah, but it's good just to be back on the plot. Little and often wins the race. That's the key. Bye for now. Carl's Garden Veg signing out. Bye.